this. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the amount of traffic on there could very well be what's causing it to be slow and have issues and stuff like that. So yeah, so real quick, last month was pretty great. I think everybody did a really good job of pushing last month, and now we have this amazing September month where like 7 of our challenge packs are on sale. Is it like we have 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Size, Country Heat, Pio, and the 3-day refresh, and they're all $140 this month. So that's huge. So that's like a really easy opportunity to find people to, I mean, I say easy with a grain of salt. But I mean, anybody that's wanting to start a fitness journey, and cost is an issue, or they've checked things out before and cost has been an issue, this is a great chance, especially with so many of our programs, that are promoted this month, just to be able to give people that, you know, where cost has been an issue, that chance to save that extra 20, 40, 60 bucks or whatever. And they all have the kickstart. So they all have the 3-day refresh option with them for an extra 40 bucks. So if somebody's really, really wants to jump in and do that 3-day refresh too, then, just tack that on there and they can get it all for like way cheap. So let's see that. And then, so I don't know if you guys saw my post in the group the other day about September Strong, but I've started using that hashtag September Strong, and I'm using it for like any of my fitness posts, any of my business posts, stuff that I post on Instagram. I'm using it. I've titled my health bet group September Strong. And I'm trying to like kind of create a little like September Strong culture, if you will, just with that idea of, continuing to, whatever it is that I'm doing. If I'm doing a meal prep thing, hashtag September Strong. If I'm doing a workout post, hashtag September Strong. Like if I'm something about our team, hashtag September Strong. Just because I feel like, who knows, maybe one person out of my friends list will be like, oh, I'm going to click on that. And then they see a bunch of posts about September Strong. And then they see my challenge groups my challenge group post that I'm inviting to. And it's going to be called September Strong starting on September 19th. So kind of just going with a little theme, maybe an extra motivation. I don't know. I don't know if it'll motivate anybody or not, but it's worth a shot. And I feel like this is a really great month for people to really want to start a fitness journey because, summer's over. All right. Like I have a little bit more free time now. The kids are back in school. I have time to myself. So I feel like this is a good month to really start reaching out to people even more so and, focus on some recruiting. And that September Strong, accountability group starting on September 19th is a really great one to, really just start promoting and really start inviting people to. So, anybody have any questions so far? Questions about anything? I know, Crystal, you're new to us this week. I'm so excited to have you on the call. Thanks for getting on. Leah is relatively new. You've been coaching since May-ish? Is that right?
I signed up in May, but I didn't really get started until like June.
Okay. And Michaela has been with us as a challenger. She started last April.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he unmute me? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Maddox, he is. Maddox keeps saying hi to you guys. Sorry.
Oh, too funny. But yeah, Michaela started with us last May.
Yeah.
And ever since you've just had a ton of people interested in your fitness journey. And,
Yeah, I didn't really start actively coaching until January, though. I mean, I kind of just dabbled here and there that first 10 months, I feel like.
and you've gone diamond this year. And
Yeah. Woohoo! All right.
yeah. And then, so I do have, okay, so just a couple quick little things. The new training that I just have kind of kicking off today, but since it's a holiday, I didn't really want to like give anybody any assignments yet because I feel like, well, it's a holiday and we have stuff going on. So the only thing was the Slight Edge. We're going to be reading the Slight Edge in that book, in that group. And I've been reading it. It's such a game changer. Like I just cannot say enough about it because it really helps your mindset about like what it is that sets you personally apart, like what it is that gives you the advantage when you're growing a business. Like what is it that's going to help get you over that hump to help you be better than, somebody else and why would somebody join you as opposed to somebody else? Like what is it that's going to give you that advantage? And this book really helps with that. So I'm really excited to dive into this book as a group with our training. So we're just going to do our we'll have just a little daily assignment in that group. Totally like an open forum, any questions, anything like that. I know you guys have completed the new coach training document. That's super helpful with a ton of information in there. Always reference that if you have any questions about anything in that document too. That's what I'm here for. Michaela's here for, to answer any of those questions. And we'll kind of just roll through that group. And then, those of you that are newer, if you haven't hit Emerald yet, and that's your next goal, then we'll roll into an Emerald group. And kind of just keep rolling. And then we're going to do another push group in October and, just kind of set some big goals for this year. So that's about it for the training. Do you guys have any questions about the training groups so far? And on the week of September 16th, 17th, 18th. So I'm going to do a free crockpot clean eating group, just with like some fall type crockpot recipes, healthier recipes. I'll pull some from my blog. I'll pull some from the Beachbody website. If anybody else has any recipes they want to contribute, absolutely. And we can do it like as a team kind of group. But what I've found that is super helpful with recruiting throughout the month is, obviously a lot of people want something for free, and giving somebody that option, like when you're talking to somebody and they're like, well, I'm not going to spend that money right now. Okay, well, awesome. I have a free group coming up. I'd be more than happy to add you to it. And then they see the value that you can provide for them. And that just really helps them stay connected with you and know that you're not just there trying to make a sale, that you're there because you have some value that you can provide. You're not just here to sell them a challenge pack and then run for the hills. That you do have support and accountability and things like that, different groups. So this little crock pot group, I think it's just going to be a fun little group for fall. So that's something to more than welcome to invite anybody and everybody to. I will do a little event closer to that date. Anybody that wants to contribute anything, by all means. I'm just going to kind of leave it open for our team and just kind of have it be a free-for-all. And we'll just post a few recipes in there. I'd like to do like maybe 10 or so recipes over the course of like 3 days. Just ideal for fall and with football season and stuff. We'll do like some chili recipes and dips and whatever. So that's what I have for that. And then I'm sorry. Oh no, you're fine. Okay. I think that's kind of what I have for September. So I just wanted to talk real quick about some goals. I know that being a new coach in this business, being a semi-new coach, being a veteran coach, we tend to have different goals, and our goals tend to change pretty rapidly depending on how we grow our business. But I wanted to share some of my personal goals with you guys for the rest of this year, and just tell you how my goals have evolved over the last. So this month will be my 2-year anniversary. Initially, when I started, I didn't know anything about Beachbody. I knew about Insanity and about P90X, and I knew that I didn't like to do those workouts. So I was like, no, thanks. But I started 2 years ago because I just wanted to inspire other people to get in shape and work out and stuff. I love doing that already. I just had baby number 3, and so that was my goal. Like, I didn't really it was just kind of generalized. Like, let me just help a couple people. I don't really know anything about this business. And then I come to find out that my coach, made 6 figures a year as a Beachbody coach. And I'm like, seriously? Like, people like do this for a job? I had no idea. And so, then I was like, oh, well, if I can make an income and stay home with my kids, my goals kind of evolved to that. And as I've continued to see this team grow, and as I've continued to see the changes in my challengers, and, just the amount of people helped, the amount of people this team has helped, it's just continued to inspire me to go for bigger things. And to see some of the coaches on this team that have really taken action and have really made efforts to reach more people, to grow a bigger business, to make an income, just no matter how small those efforts are or how grand those efforts are, just to see that part of this team evolve has been a huge motivator for me, because I didn't really know where I wanted to take this journey. But here we are, September of this year, and we're kind of drawing in on the final quarter. And so I just wanted to share a few goals of mine, my personal goals, not your goals, my goals. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, what this business means to me, what having a team of amazing people like you guys means to me, and what the potential I think this team can do. So for me, when I hit Emerald, I was like, Diamond is so far away. I can't even imagine what that's like. And last year at Summit, I was a new Emerald coach. I didn't really know much still about the business, being almost a year in. And I remember walking in the hall and seeing the sign that said Star Diamond registration and going, ha, yeah, right. That's never going to be me. And I can't tell you how amazing it was to be in the Star Diamond registration line this year at Summit and to register as a Star Diamond coach, because last year that seemed like such a faraway goal for me. And to know that we've pushed as a team to get there this year was just it made my wildest dreams come true. And now, seeing more of you guys on the team that are pushing for bigger goals and pushing for rank advancement, that just makes me that much more excited. And having new coaches that are eager to learn and that want to grow your business, I'm like, we can do so much. This is so great. And it's very exciting. So I think for me, my goal at the end of the year is to be a 5-star team. And I think there's totally potential to do that. I think we can be an elite team this year. And, to be part of an elite team is just in 2-ish years is, I don't know if that's a far-fetched goal for some people, maybe, but I see the potential in you guys, and I see the potential in this team, and I know the drive that everybody has, and I think it's totally doable. One of my own personal goals is to pay for my family to go to Disney for sometime over winter. And that's been a goal of mine for a while, and not something that just to be able to have that extra expense, and like not have to worry about it, to be able to put money aside and not have to like move money around or use credit cards and stuff. I think that's like not a huge goal. I don't want to buy a yacht, but like, little goals like that, I think, that's just something that I'm pushing for as well. You guys may know that I'm doing a competition in October, another one of my goals for this year. And so that's kind of been a fitness personal goal of mine, is to just get back in that competition swing of things, get back in that shape. And then, I can cross that off my bucket list for 2016. And then an income goal for me personally is anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. That's kind of a big goal. But it's doable because I've seen other coaches do that in this business by, recruiting, building their team, pushing for Success Club every month, not just Success Club 5, Success Club 10, and staying connected. So those are my goals. And I very much encourage you guys to share your goals with me, as small or as big as they are. And you don't have to share them on the call if you don't want to. If you're not prepared. I have mine written on my dry erase board over here. I don't even know where I'm going with this thing. You can't even tell. It's right over there. But I have mine on my dry erase board so I can see them every day. So writing down your goals is something, if it's a weight loss goal, if it's a nutrition goal, if it's an income goal, if it's a, recruit 3 new coaches this month, rank advance, by such and such date. But those goals that you can write down, that you can see every day, when you can visualize them, you're going to get that much closer to hitting your goal. You're going to be a lot more driven to reach your goal if you can visualize them on a daily basis. And tell people, like, sometimes I might harass you guys at the beginning of the month, like, tell me what your goals are for this month. I want to know what your, like your personal and your business goal. Telling other people, that just gives you the chance to be held accountable. So, Crystal, if you're like, okay, I want to hit Success Club this month and rank advance to Emerald, and it's the middle of the month and I'm like, all right, how are you doing on that goal? What are you doing to make that goal happen? Just being able to hold each other accountable in that sense, and being able to share those goals, not only with your coach, but, with your team, if you're comfortable doing that, just so that way somebody can help you stay on track. And, if you're falling off, like, I just really I don't know if I can hit my such and such goal this month. Okay, well, we'll take it back. We'll reevaluate and we'll see what is a reasonable goal for you. So I just lost my train of thought. I'm trying to look at my notes here. But set your goals based on what you want, not what you think you can do. So if you, oh, well, I think I can rank advance this month, but you don't really care about rank advancing, well, then that's like not a really good goal, and it's okay to want bigger things. Like, it's okay to want to buy a yacht. Like, that's okay. If you want to buy a yacht, like, who cares? Like, shoot for that goal. If you want, to make 10 grand a month, like, nobody's going to shame you for like, wanting to be totally debt free and make 6 figures a year. Like, that's a really great goal. If everybody could do that, like, the world, not saying money can buy happiness, but, anyway, but yes, sharing our goals is key. And I would love to hear from all of you, your goals for this month. If anybody want to share them on the call tonight? I'll take that as a no. But by the end of the week, I think those of you that are my personally sponsored coaches, get with me. We'll get together on a call. We don't have to do a Zoom call, or just message them to me, text them to me, whatever it is. But that way I can help you stay accountable through the rest of the month, and we can get you there. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Does anybody have any questions, comments, anything?
I will send mine to you in a message.
Okay.
Because it's noisy here.
Okay. No worries. All righty. Yeah, I think that's it. I won't keep you guys. So any questions, post them. I'll post the recording for this. The health bet goes until October 2nd. So we have these 4 weeks. So, those of you that are in the health bet, just make sure that you're checking in. You set your reminder within the health bet to remind you. And then, we'll kind of just go from there. And then the training, I've got the training group rolling. So we'll kind of just cover some of that stuff in the training. And then anything else, we'll get together again next Monday. And I'll look for your goals from you ladies this week. Alrighty.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for getting on, ladies. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye.